Good morning. Good morning and welcome. Start your day with purpose. Today is day 4. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing yourself the space to learn something new and to really start your day in a different way. As we start today, I want to ask you, what has been occupying your mind? What has been in your mind for the last few days? Maybe for the last few minutes, or even for the last few weeks. Have you been thinking about all the things that you need to do? Maybe today, maybe this week, maybe this month. Have you been thinking about maybe someone in your life? Someone you love, someone you loved, someone that did something good for you, or someone that made you feel bad? Have you been thinking about work? Or maybe the things that you haven't done? Maybe a conversation that you're dreading or maybe an argument that you lost. What have been your dominant thoughts? If you have a pen and paper, I invite you to write them down. What are some of the things that have been occupying your mind? As you write and as you think about them, I want you to acknowledge how your body feels when you think those thoughts. Do you feel in control? Do you feel like you're behind? Maybe like you're lost. Maybe they make you feel happy and joy or filled with gratitude. Do they make you feel big, small, invisible, wrong, helpless? Allow yourself to feel. Notice what happens to your body when you think about whatever it is that you've been thinking about. We live in such a hurry. We live day to day, not paying attention to what we're thinking. That creates how we feel. That then creates our actions and our results. We rarely stop to think about that. And it is what we think that creates what we feel. And whatever you feel, it's perfectly okay because that's where you are today. That is exactly where you are today, and that's fine. And you're creating the awareness to be able to change the feeling so that you can create different results. Part of changing our day starts with bringing awareness to what is in our minds, which is what we're doing, especially in some critical times. Like your morning. If you wake up and among the first thoughts that you bring into your life is an argument that you lost, or you immediately start thinking about all the things that you need to do, you're setting your mindset for that. You're bringing into life a set of feelings that will guide your day. We all create our thoughts and our days. We all create our days via our thoughts. And it is from our dominant thoughts that we take action. And from there, we create the results that we achieve during the day. So think about this. Every day is a brand new opportunity to be who we want to be. And if that was true, right? And you may argue with me there, but if that was true, where do we need to start? Where do we need to start that opportunity to be the best versions of ourselves, to feel like the best versions of ourselves, to be that person who we want to be? It starts with thinking and feeling how that person is going to feel and how that person is going to think. So I want to invite you to think about that best version of yourself. What are the thoughts of that person? Are they thinking that they're behind? Are they thinking that they're in control? Are they thinking constantly about work and not themselves? What are they thinking about? So if it's the opposite of something negative, if they feel free, if they feel in control, how do they feel? How do you feel? I want to invite you to acknowledge the difference between the feelings and the thoughts of that first version of yourself and what you're thinking today. Acknowledge what's coming up for you. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? So, with this idea and this new awareness, I want to invite you to acknowledge the difference between what you're feeling today and what your future self or what your best self, your ideal self would feel. It is by acknowledging our thoughts and feelings, which are the ones that create our actions and our results, that we're able to change, that we're able to create every day something new. So if your dominant thoughts are not serving you, if thinking about an argument or maybe work or the amount of things that you need to do is not serving you, it's overwhelming you, it's bringing bad feelings into your body and into your life, what can you think instead? How can you give yourself some grace? Do you need to forgive yourself? Do you need to give yourself the space to grow and learn? What can you think instead? And this may be obvious or maybe not. And if it's not, that is okay. So it is with this idea and this feeling of what can I think instead? This openness of your mind that I want to invite you to do a little reflection today. So wherever you are, I want you to just close your eyes. Well, obviously, if you're doing something that requires you to pay attention, don't do it. But if you're here and you're able to just close your eyes, I want you to breathe a few times and feel your body. Feel your feet wherever they may be, your legs. Feel how your chest goes up and down every time you breathe. Feel your torso, your shoulders, your neck, your arms, your hands. Breathe a few times. I want you to invite the feeling of feeling good into your day. I want to invite you to feel how good thoughts feel in your body. If you can, move your shoulders back and just open your chest. Create a feeling of openness in your life, in your mind. And receive what's coming. I want you to think and I want you to feel how grace, how giving yourself some space feels. How forgiveness feels. It is with that feeling that I want to invite you to start your day with purpose today. To monitor your thoughts as you go through the day and think, are these thoughts serving me? Are they making me feel like the best version of myself? And if they're not, I invite you to change them, to acknowledge them, maybe thank them for something that they're teaching you. It may be a phrase like, thank you for coming to my mind. The reality is that that is not what I want right now. I want this other thing. Or maybe you want to just forgive yourself and say, I forgive myself for thinking that whatever it is. For the reality is that I am learning, I am expanding. We are what we think about. We are what we say yes to. And if we say yes to thoughts and feelings that are not serving us, we are not serving ourselves. I want you to have a wonderful day. I want you to expand. And I want you to live with purpose. If you like this, please feel free to reach me on Instagram at isabelmayoral.coach, or you can email me or text me. I'm always here. If this was helpful, please feel free to invite others to join us tomorrow. I look forward to hearing from you and to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day.